Okay, so here I am with a video on my top 5 indie games on the PlayStation 4. I recently did one for the Xbox One. The video didn't do that good, but I did see a few people on there that liked some of the games that I showed, and I think they went out and got them. So for me, that's what it's all about, not about the views. It's about, you know, interacting with the audience, and if they do find something they like and want to get it, then that's all I want out of these kind of videos. So this time it's going to be on the PlayStation 4 indie games. Look, there are so many great indie games out there at the moment. Like I said before, I do prefer some of the indie games more so than the AAA titles. I think there's something else in there that's not in the AAA titles at the moment. But let's get into this list, and starting at number 5. Now, this game was released on the Android and on the iPhone originally, and I remember playing it on the iPad, and I always wished it would come to the home console, and it did. And the only way to get this particular game physically was a limited run, and it's Oceanhorn: Monsters of Uncharted Sea. This is pretty much a Legend of Zelda clone. I can see so much of the Wind Waker in this game, and there's nothing bad about that. It is a great game with really great colorful, vibrant graphics, and there is a sequel coming, and it looks really like Breath of the Wild. So I can see the developers of this game are true Zelda fans, and this is their homage to that fantastic series. You can get this digitally. If you're after this physically, scalpers on eBay, that's pretty much it. I was very lucky to get this on the PlayStation 4, and I got it also on the Vita, and I really do recommend it if you want a game very similar to Zelda. It's so cool. Now, there is a really great studio, Santa Monica Studios. Even though this isn't an indie title, I think Sony owns Santa Monica Studios, but you know, I don't care. This is a fantastic game, and this is the collector's edition with Flow, with Flowers, which is an amazing game. If I'll probably do a gameplay video of that soon. That's phenomenal. Just yeah, but particularly on this one, it is Journey. Oh my God, just the visuals in this is amazing. And like it says on the back cover, soar above ruins and glide across sands as you explore an ancient world where life once flourished. And it is a visual masterpiece. Not much dialogue in this game. You go from point A to point B. It's not a very long game, like a lot of these indie titles aren't, but you know, you get a great experience out of these games. And to have the collector's edition, 3 games on this, and it was at a reasonable price. But I think now the prices are going up really fast on eBay. Now I had this next game in my collection for quite a while. I did sit down to try and play it, and I didn't like it. But recently I thought, okay, I need to go back and retry this game, and I absolutely love it. It's an amazing piece of work, honestly, and it's a memory of old. I don't know how to explain this. There's a lot of flying in this game, and it feels so I don't know what the word I need. It's just so free flowing. It's just so liberating to be able to fly around the environments, and when you do go into the 3D exploration mode where you're going into caves and ruins and solving puzzles, it works really well to have the flying aspect and the adventure puzzle aspect to it. It's a great game. The visuals are very different, very cool on this game. So if you can hunt this one down, I really do recommend it. It's not a long game, but it's a great experience. Now, I took a chance on this game just by looking at the cover. I knew nothing about it, and when I got it, I pretty much couldn't put it down until I finished it, and that was ABZU. It's a beautiful masterpiece of a game, underwater. again, the story is told through visuals, and it's just an amazing achievement on I think, you know, PlayStation 4 is also on the Xbox One, but you know, it's so tranquil, it's so relaxing, it's, you know, it's just an incredible game that, you know, I highly recommend. Again, all these games I recommend. Now, coming in at number 1, although this game was published by Square Enix, the developer was Don't Nod Entertainment, and that is Life is Strange, 5-episode adventure game. You play Max Caulfield, who is a photographer, a senior at high school, and she has the ability to rewind time, and that works really well in this game. This game does deal with teen suicide, bullying, you know, sexuality as well. There's a whole heap of things going on in this game, and at the end of the game, you're left with making a massive choice. And by the time you get to that point in the game, you're so invested in these characters, and it's like, oh my god, what do I do? What choice do I make? And if, you know, those of you out there who have played this game, you know what I'm talking about, and it just rips at you, just this decision you have to make at the end of the game. I haven't played the second one yet, Before the Storm. I need to sit down and play it. I have got it, but this game is brilliant. The collector's edition, it comes with a 32-page art book, soundtrack. It's just a phenomenal game, and it was so good to see this game get a physical release, because it was a digital release. So, you know, hats off to Square Enix for publishing this game for them. So that's it, guys. That is my top 5 indie games. You know, what's your top 5 indie games? Let me know. I might be able to track them down just to check them out. But that's something that I really am into, is the indie titles. I think they're fantastic. So that's it for this video. Don't forget to like them, subscribe, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.